Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today and Happy New Year. It's the 2nd of January, can't believe it. Whole new year, all sorts of stuff to come. And I'm very excited. And in 2 days' time, Celebration starts, the big annual promotion with Stampin' Up, and the new spring summer catalogue is coming out to you. But I'm teasing you a little bit longer. I'm not showing you anything just yet. But I still absolutely adore and love our annual catalogue. So today's project is this one, which is a sour cream container. And if you're anything like me, I didn't go out on New Year's Eve. I'm not a big fan of going out on New Year's Eve, but I do like to celebrate with the family. We do stop up and watch a movie. We have a big roast dinner and what have you. And I've still got a couple more days before my boys go back to school. They go back on Wednesday. So I've got a quick project if, you know, like I say, if you're like me and you've not really had a lot of time for crafting, but you want to get your hands on some scissors and paper, this is the kind of project to make. And it uses the oval framelits to close it up, because when you undo the bow, which I'm probably never going to get done up again, undo that, open it there, there's your little pouch to open it. Gorgeous, huh? You could put a clip there if you didn't want to get into the whole tying bow ribbon thing, but I love it. So I'm using 6x6 paper. With a sour cream container, you don't have to use a specific size, and that's the genius of it. And you don't have to use a square. You could use a rectangle, but that's what makes it brilliant, because you can use it any size. But I've got 6x6 because I like 6x6, and you know, and I was cutting it down, and I thought, yeah, I can do the 6x6. Right, my pattern repeats everywhere. So what you do is you put your double-sided tape. Do not put fuse on. Definitely needs to be tape on 3 sides, and I like the tear and tape for this. Yeah, definitely don't use liquid glue, and don't use something like fuse or something that's on a tape runner. Don't be using that stuff, because you'll end up sticking yourself to everything. Okay, so peel off the side that doesn't have tape opposite and just roll it up. Super easy. This is one of those projects that I kind of find that my tummy works best for this, but you know, because you kind of need 3 hands, but we'll do it mid-air. I succeeded. Okay, peel off the other side. Oh, look at that, I put tape on there and I don't need tape on that, but oh, I guess I'm not sealing it with tape, am I? Oh, Wally, oh well. Right, get your seam there, and then grab a bone folder and push down quite hard. Oh, you know, I'd be dangerous, wouldn't I? You don't need tape on that bit, because you're going to go like that, and you're going to seal it with that. Yeah, not the sharpest tool in the box today, am I? Okay, right. I'm using the layering oval framelits. Now, depending on which size or what size your box is, or your pouch is when you're finished, will depend on which of these that you need. Now, obviously we've got lots of different sizes. I don't remember which one I used. So what I found is if you actually measure it, so I'm going for 2.5 inches, doesn't really make too much of a difference, because you just come along and you measure on these ones. And you go, well, which one's going to be better? Which is going to have the better oval? Let's pull this one off. I genuinely don't remember which ones I used. That one looks like it could be pretty good. I wonder if that's bigger. No, that's actually smaller. So that one, yeah, there would be no gaps either side. So I want one to go inside it, which I think is this one. Oh, Fennel agrees. So that one. So those are my 2 that I'm going to do for this part. Now, the Wish Is Your Way comes from here. So if I get that out, so that's Butterfly Basic, sending Wishes Your Way, and then find a white one, and I just sort of hover it inside. I'm fairly certain that was the one I used. Yeah, that is the one I use. So I want that one, and the next one bigger than that for the blue border, which is that one. You can see they nest, and you just get the little shallow bit that goes round. So, okay. So I've got bits of white, and I've got bits of Night of Navy. I need a block, because I'm going to stamp, then I'm going to cut the whole lot in one go if I can. We hope. I hope there's room. I didn't try and do it all in one go when I built this up. Who's excited for celebration? Me, 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 me. I'm super excited. And I'm so excited for the catalogue as well. The spring catalogue. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. Let me clean that up. You know me, don't put it down, put it away. Wish my children would learn that. Still picking up Christmas presents from everywhere. I do let them have them downstairs for quite a long time, because otherwise they get put in their rooms and they forget what they've got. Not because they have so much, but because they are actually quite tidy. They wouldn't get it put back. Right. Okay, so I've just got my big shot off to one side there. So on this piece, my Night of Navy, I want my 2 scalloped ones. And then on this one, let's put it that way around. I need space for a white there. Oh, don't drop it. And then for that one, actually, you know what? I probably should have used the magnetic platform. I will, because that's got to stay in place. That's better. So that's on the magnetic platform. Another cutting plate on top, really messy one. There's my big shot. And when I get it all out the way, there's my 1, 2, 3, 4 framelets and my 4 pieces. Okay. Oh, I don't know where that came from. The bottom of my big shot, I suspect. Okay, now we are just literally going to fold this in half. There is no point getting out a ruler and measuring it when you can simply fold in half. And the same with this one as well. Oh, Fennel's very cross today. She's going, where are those little boys? Where are those boys? I've been so used to them. Gone out for the day. And then that's going to sit over there on the top, and it will close the pouch up like that one, and that's going to sit over there. So let me get some strong adhesive going. Oh, apparently I'm not using snail because I have just flung it on the floor. And I found with this, if you do one side and then the other, it does make life an awful lot easier. Okay, and then some strong glue, again on just one side. Grab your pouch, find which piece is the back. That's the back where I've got that seam. So this time put the front on first. So you've got it positioned. And you can push on the back. Tra-la! So, fun and games now. Poking holes in here to get the ribbon through. To be honest, actually, that was quite a laborious process. I'm not going to do that. I completely changed my mind. I'm going to magnetise this and stick a bow on the front. So, neodymium magnets. These are 8mm by 1mm. If you haven't seen me do this before, they are crazy strong. You can't actually even rest them on the table next to each other. So there's that's how strong they are. So you need 2 of those, little 1/2-inch circle punch. Where's a bit more of that? Here we go. We'll have some more. Is that, yeah, 1/2 inch. Night of Navy, or whichever colour is in, you know, in your project itself. Mini glue dot. Okay. So a mini glue dot onto one of the magnets, and it doesn't matter which way round it is. Tuck it on there, on the inside. mini glue dot on here, and if you're putting something inside these for children, don't put magnets on. You know, you would want to be closing it up differently. Grab your other magnet, put it on there so that you know you've got the positive and the negative the right way round. Another glue dot. Close it up, press gently, separate them, and I'm going to have to use my fingers to separate my piercing tool actually. There we go. And then push on this really firmly because you do not want that coming off. And that is still too strong like that. You risk ripping this one off or that one. So this is where your second circle comes in. On there, over the top of that magnet. And it just takes some of that strength out because they are so strong. And then that, I think, is actually a better close. Oh, love it when you kind of decide on something when you're actually mid-filming. We'll just stick a bow on instead. Less fumbly fingers for me. Less panic and for you guys watching me trying to tie a bow and pierce holes and all of that sort of thing. Oh, actually that's quite good length, maybe a little shorter. Mini glue dot and try roll it over if you can. Onto the bow. And just sort of push it about and it will make sure that's covered up. And then finally, fast fuse on here. Sending the wishes your way. Beautiful sentiment. And then bend it round slightly. And then that, we'll pretend that's all neatly closed up, is how you make a quick sour cream pouch. Perhaps a little faster than I've done it right now, 12.5 minutes, but like I say, if you're like me and you've wanted to be crafting, but you know, you kind of feel you ought to be doing the family thing, quick crafting, hands on paper, that's always a good thing. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. I'll see you back here on Wednesday. I have a lovely project for you to show off some new watercolour pencils. And don't forget Celebration starts then too.